are at the Travelers Championship, TPC River Highlands in Cromwell. It is day 3 of our broadcast, day 2 of play. I hear there's a golf game going on, and I am so excited to be sharing my booth today with our friends from Special Olympics Connecticut. Now, here's the deal. Through end of play, thanks to our sponsor, Webster Bank, charities get an extra 15% on every dollar earned through end of play. So important. Then the Travelers takes care of all the transactional fees. It is free money. It is 100% legal, they tell me, and I'm super excited. Now, before I introduce our celebrities from Special Olympics Connecticut, we have the one, the only, the VIP.
Renee Danino.
No, Caitlin Francis. Hi, Caitlin, all the way over there.
Hello. I'm so far from you.
Hello. And we also have President and CEO of Special Olympics, Mike Mason, and my work husband, Brian Drexler here. Hi, guys.
How did you get that title, Brian?
We have been working together for how many years now?
It's like forever.
I think 20 years or so.
Yeah.
It's forever. It was technical.
We see a
Technical.
lot of
Yeah.
events together, yep.
Yes,
We
we
do.
do. Now, first and foremost, tell us a little bit of, we know about Special Olympics Connecticut and the Connecticut Law Enforcement Torch Fund, but Mike, just remind our audience who you are and how important Special Olympics is in our state.
Well, we serve 14,000 people around the state of Connecticut from ages 2.5 up to 80 plus. We run year-round programs all across the state. We have 67 local programs and over 250 schools that do unified sports as part of what we do. And we're the largest provider of healthcare services to people with IDD in the world and here in Connecticut as well.
It's awesome.
I know. And Brian, talk a little bit about your relationship with Special Olympics Connecticut with all the different facets from global messenger athlete to MC at events and your roles and responsibilities.
Well, I started out with Special Olympics when I was 8 years old, and all through the decades, I've participated in many sports and activities. I became a global messenger in around 2002, a long time ago, and a few years after that, that's when Renee and I started to work together, which was really good. Yeah, one of the goals of being a global messenger is to spread the word about Special Olympics and talk about what Special Olympics means to you and meeting all kinds of new people. And I've been able to meet many people through Special Olympics, and I have long-lasting friendships and relationships with people with Special Olympics.
Absolutely.
All right, so we're talking here in the Birdies for 3 Cares, Birdies for Charity tent. A lot of this money from Travelers, as Renee just mentioned, going back to local charities, including Special Olympics. Where does this money go, and how important is it for you and the organization?
Well, it's critically important, and we're really blessed to have as a partner, year-round partner sponsor of Special Olympics, Webster Bank. And so Webster's match that comes to us through this program is going to be utilized for our Fall Sports Festival, where we'll have athletes competing in the middle of September in 5 sports across the state, and we'll serve about 1,000 people that weekend.
That's fantastic.
It's incredible. Now, if you're watching this or listening to this in the write-up, I have the direct link to Special Olympics where you can go make a difference, because especially now through end of play Sunday, that's where you're going to make those donations, and that's where you're going to get that extra 15%. But I heard a rumor you guys accept donations all year round, Mike.
Yeah, that's a good rumor. I like that rumor. So yes, you could absolutely come to our website. So many different ways that people can contribute to us, and we love to engage new folks in supporting us, not only financially, but also as volunteers. At our most recent summer games, we had almost 2,000 volunteers help us over the course of the weekend. We have 32 staff, and so we can't run those kind of events without those people.
You certainly can.
And that just wrapped up. You just finished that event
2 weeks ago, yes.
But you have so many different events throughout the entire year that people can support, right?
Absolutely. So our school-based program is year-round during the school year. We have the 4 major events. So as I said, coming up in September,
Yep.
we have holiday sports is the weekend before Thanksgiving in November, and then Winter Games is the first weekend in March. And we have basketball in Waterbury, Connecticut, a huge traditional basketball tournament, 8 different gyms with 500-600 athletes. So we always need help, whether it's in the community, working as a coach to get athletes ready to come and compete, or to be part of the volunteers at our events.
All right, listen, as your work wife, I'm going to ask you to buy me lunch after this. Is that okay?
Well,
You make her
she
buy.
has the money.
Oh my gosh,
I'm
look
not
at that. You know what? I do adore
We're
you.
ready for that.
I wasn't ready. You know what? I never know what you never know
ready
what
for
you're
that.
going to get. SOCT.org. That's where you can directly go to make your donations to Special Olympics Connecticut, especially now through Birdies for Charity. But this is a year-round organization that is near and dear to my heart and does such great work across our state. All Special Olympics do, but Special Olympics Connecticut especially. So you can even go to TravelersChampionship.com, click on the Birdies icon, and you'll find them there as well. So good luck. I hope we raise lots of
Thank
money.
you,
And high
Renee.
five for the interview. All
Thank
right.
you, Renee.
Don't forget Caitlin over there. There we
Thank
go.
you.
There we go.
Thank you.
Now we're done. Now we're going to have your mom buy us lunch.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
She's got some money.